questions on the game, if you'd like to put your hand up.
Would you regard that as 2 points dropped again after last week?
Yeah. The result is not good, so I have to say we dropped 2 points. If you are losing 4-0 and then you get a 4-4, I would say maybe the same. No, I think the comeback is good. The 2-0 down to 2 in normal conditions, everybody says is a point. You had the game lost and you get a point. So normally you say is a positive point. But it's a match that we want to win. It's a match where, because of that good reaction in the first half, we had 45 minutes to win the game. It was not like we had 10 minutes to win it. We had 45 minutes to win it, and we didn't. So for me, it's not obviously a good result.
Jose, it took going 2 goals down before United's tempo seemed to rise. Why do you think that is?
Because in that period, the people with the ball, they make the right decisions. They play one-touch, two-touch football. They made the ball arrive quick into the 2 attacking players. Marcos Rashford at that time was fresh, was not hurted by I don't say injuries, but by hard tackles in ankles in situations that progressively leave the player a little bit in difficulty, but fundamentally because we didn't lose the ball easily. We increase the tempo when you make the right decisions, when you play simple. Somebody told many years ago that simplicity is genius. I agree totally with that old manager that had that brilliant phrase. I think many years after, in some areas of the pitch, simplicity is still genius. And in the second half, we want to win. The players, I think, they showed that desire. I'm not saying at all that we didn't want. We want. The players, they want it. But we need better decisions. We need to move the ball faster. And Southampton was playing for the point. And in the second half, they were there for the point. But even the little chances that they create was because we lost the ball. So we didn't have continuity in our attacking waves. We had one isolated, and then for 5, 10, 15 minutes we couldn't connect with the strikers, and then we had one more, but not continuity. And that continuity is when you have fluid football, simple football in midfield, and we didn't have that.
Jose, I think it says something on television about we didn't have enough mad dogs in midfield. Is that right?
Yeah, but with all the respect for the dogs, because I love them, I think they are better than many men. With all the respect, is a football expression. Also a football expression that is not mine, is from somebody much older than me, which means the people that is aggressive on the ball, fights hard to recover the ball. I would say Marcos Rashford was a mad dog until he was, let's say, very tired and with little problems. That appetite, that desire, that fire that you have, you need that to recover the ball faster and to recover the ball higher on the pitch. But you know, these are just details. Overall, I'm not happy with the result, but I cannot be critic. I think the spirit was good, the desire was good. If they didn't do better than what they did, is because they were not able to do it. In the Premier League, to play a football match with only one central defender is hard. It's hard. I told already in televisions or radios that you cannot look to Southampton to the table. You have to look to Southampton to the quality, and the quality has nothing to do with the table. They are a good team with very good players. And to play with one centre-back was a situation of fragility. a total situation of fragility that we try to compensate with playing with the back three, where Scott and Nemanja, they had I cannot find another word. So they had what? They had the courage to play in that position, and Phil Jones was a good leader, was a good reference point for them to try to help them to have some stability. I think by the mental point of view, not easy for the team to go for a Premier League match only with one central defender.
With regards to Marcus, I mean, it was purely fatigue. It just was the reason you took
fatigue. He was injured. He was asking to come out. He was asking to come out. He was injured. Not that kind of injury. You know, some players with that kind of injury, they don't play for 2 weeks. But Marcos, no. Marcos, I'm pretty sure that he will be fine for the next one. But you know, it's one kick here, one kick there, one fall here, one fall there. Fatigue, lots of running, lots of movement. 75 minutes, and it was done. We tried then with Martial, replacing him.
Is Romelu okay? Because although he scored his goal, his touch in the second half just didn't seem right when the ball was played.
So tell that, write that. Don't ask me.
But do you think the goal will give him that confidence that he needs?
I think the goal is always important in a striker. But I have to say that I'm super happy with Marcos Rashford's performance, and he didn't score a goal. So sometimes goals are not everything. But for a player that is not scoring goals for quite a long time, I think to score a goal, a good goal, I think is always nice. I can imagine that he goes with a better feeling from this match than previous matches.
Jose, you've been linked today with a move for Kalidou Koulibaly at Napoli. I was wondering if you'd be looking to, is that an area you'd be looking to strengthen in general?
I cannot answer to your question. If it's true, if it's not true, I cannot answer to your question. I cannot. Maybe your question is the first one about the market, and maybe the next press conference I have 2 more questions, and then the next press conference I have 3 more. The only thing I can tell you is that Koulibaly is a Napoli player, and I don't speak about players from other clubs.
Okay, guys, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.